Yo, Innerbutts.
Hey, Innerbutts. Welcome to the Jess and Wes show.
Yeah, and you've got Sleepy Jess and Sleepy Wesh here to tell you all about...
Well, we got a package in the mail.
Oh.
And...
It's a package.
It turns out we already know what's in here. And it's MFK. That stands for motherfucking Kurkdjian. There it is.
He uses his Hulk muscles.
Okay.
Oh, paper.
Here we go.
It says things about things.
Wow, surrender to chance. We got our 1 milliliter glass sample vial of Maison Francis Kurkdjian's Absolue pour le Soir.
In other words, urine.
I can kind of smell it through there. Smells really good from there.
I mean, it doesn't smell bad. I was anticipating urine.
Oh, they like triple sealed it because they know what's here.
They know it tastes.
And the reason she's saying it smells like urine is the reason I got turned on to this fragrance, which is by Eugene, or You Smells Good, who did a long, lengthy review where he mentioned that it smells like golden showers, he mentioned pissy notes, he mentioned animal ass, he mentioned a whole lot of shit.
All good things that you want for a colon.
All good things that you want. But Kurkdjian smells awesome. A lot of his shit is just amazing. This is a honey-based fragrance. I mean... Oh, yeah. I definitely understand. Do you smell the piss?
A little.
Do you smell the urine?
I do.
Wow, that actually does smell quite a bit like urine. I'm pretty impressed.
But you loves it. Look at the smile on his face. He loves it.
It's really good, though. It smells, I mean...
It smells like a sophisticated piss. It smells like... It smells like how someone who's very sophisticated...
I mean, it smells a lot like honey, for sure. And it smells a lot like benzoin. And then it just... You smell the honey right off the bat. It smells sweet. And then it smells like benzoin. And then it just smells like urine. It just goes straight to the urine. Straight for the urine punch.
I mean, it's a sweet urine.
We're going to have to wear it on over the weekend. For sure, to see what it becomes. How bad do you hate it?
I don't hate it. And then we will come back.
If I was smelling like this all day, how mad would you be out of 10?
I wouldn't necessarily be mad, but I probably wouldn't be jumping your bones.
Would you be tolerating any pissy perfumes?
I would be tolerating pissy
Wow!
perfumes.
Do you hear that, Eugene? You son of a bitch, Eugene.
He means it with love, Eugene. He means it with love.
Eugene, truly, I'm just name dropping like a motherfucker, but I mean, I wouldn't know about this bitch if it wasn't for you. All I have is 1 milliliter here, and it smells, I mean, pretty much like you described it. You were pretty spot on with that. That's why you became my favorite reviewer, and that's, you know.
You can take it.
That's why we got this shit.
I don't have long arms.
That's why we got this shit. And look how happy she is about it. Eugene, look what you did. You magnificent bastard.
You go, Eugene.
Okay, so we'll report back once we are not sleeping. I'm not about to just pour this on me and then go to bed and have her smelling piss all night.
That would be terrible. Please don't.
So,
more to come. Stay tuned after this commercial break.
So,
welcome back.
Yep. We've been wearing it
6 hours.
for like 6 hours now, and by we I mean me. She didn't put it on her
I
skin.
knew better.
She's wearing something else.
A lot better.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about better. I mean, it smells really good, for sure. It just also smells really pissy, for sure.
Which Eugene
said it first.
He said it first.
He mentioned all the pissy notes.
And he was right.
And he was right.
He was
I don't get the animal ass, though. I do not smell the animal ass, Eugene. You're wrong there, buddy.
I mean, like sitting here next to you, I don't smell piss. But when I'm like up in his personal business, it smells a bit like something.
Yeah, I mean, like the honey is pretty strong, I think, for the first couple hours.
And then that dies.
And then it dies, and you mostly, you're like fucking playing roulette every time that you get down in it. You're like, am I going to smell piss or am I going to smell some benzoin? And I mean, benzoin by itself is not the most, like, pleasant smell. It's not necessarily like a sweeter incense. It's more, or resin. It's more like a, I mean, it's kind of a dirty resin.
Dirty.
Dirty. You naughty resin. But yeah, I mean, it smells like, I mean, it does, like, for a perfume, I think it smells pretty sophisticated, pretty refined.
But the point you brought up was...
But it's impossible to wear it, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, I mean...
I was trying to tell him that in a secret.
So that you would never know that I almost forgot my own point. Mm-hmm. She's trying to save this face. Save my face.
Ba-dum-bum. Okay, but the real question is, out of 10, what do you rank it?
Well, I mean, it does what I would want it to do. It's kind of cool. It's like very high class, very high end and refined, but it also kind of makes you feel like a serial killer a little bit, you know? Or like, it doesn't make it, you don't smell like the crazy cat lady. So if you're dressing
up as Jeffrey Dahmer for Halloween, you now know your smell. I
mean, yeah, okay, so that's the thing. Like, I thought about it when I was wearing it, and I thought it kind of smells like Patrick Bateman would wear, but then I thought, no, Patrick Bateman would just be like wearing Dior's Privé line for sure, and not even like leather oud. He would probably just be wearing like Bois d'Argent or something. But so yeah, I have a hard time distinguishing. It's like if you want to give off the vibe that you're a serial killer, despite the fact that a serial killer would never wear it. You know what I mean? It's like you're trying to present this false image of a thing. Kind of like what I was talking about today, when like hip-hop or metal or punk becomes popular. That's what it is. You're no longer, and it's like a bunch of like famed artists who are making multi-million-dollar contracts, and you know, people are they're not writing their own music anymore and all that shit. I mean, they're not a metal band or a punk band or a hip-hop band, like group anymore, or artist. Now it's pop music, and that's kind of what this is. It's not, it's hardcore, but like not in the way that I think anybody, like I don't think anybody who is hard would ever wear it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kind of in that way.
Yeah. But you didn't answer my question.
Sorry, I still like it. Okay,
out of
so
10.
Out of 10, I mean, if we're looking at the size that you get for the price that you get, and from the rest of his line, fuck, I mean, it'd probably be a 7.5 or like an 8. It's pretty high. It's pretty awesome. It does smell an awful lot like piss. In a good way, though. Like, as strange as that sounds to say, it doesn't...
A classy piss.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of like it's... I mean, it sounds dumb to say, but I mean, it's kind of like... It's like more of a residual, like, piss. Rather than like a cat piss. Like, back at the bookstore that I worked at, previously, there was a dude who came in who was like covered in cat piss.
I remember that story.
And it was like a full day, and I got a headache after huffing him for all of like a minute. It was crazy. There's something in the piss that makes it smell like fucking
death.
Brutal. Yeah, it just hurts. It just really hurts. This doesn't hurt. It's more of, I mean, I would never think of piss as being sensual. But that's kind of what it does, because like the honey and the benzoin. I mean, that's kind of what it is.
I'm sure some people got some fetishes about that.
They do.
So maybe that's who we should...
Eugene did it again.
Maybe that's who we should be recommending this to.
He said golden showers in a bottle.
That's, I mean, fair.
So, I mean, if you have some weird fetishes, you make a lot of dough.
We can't diss people's fetishes.
If you have...
Unique.
If you have some weird fetishes, and you have a lot of money, that's probably the way to go. I mean, shit, if you like smelling the stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I like it. I cannot think of an occasion to wear it, though. I'd be pissed if I was, like, working somewhere and some dude rolls in.
Every day, Monday through Friday.
Yeah, I'd be like, God, fuck, dude,
I hope they splash them on at lunch. Replenish.
Re-up.
Yeah.
Come in with it smelling twice as strong. They're like, I have nose fatigue. I couldn't smell it anymore. What about you?
Meh.
Out of 10?
Like a 4.63.
Yep.
You heard it.
You heard it here. I mean, I guess I don't know who would be wearing it to expect to attract ladies, But I mean...
Maybe they're trying to attract men.
Or try to attract men. I can't imagine that either.
Or cats.
That I could imagine a little bit. You're trying to become the crazy cat person, so you're applying pissy cologne
To attract kitties
to
to your
lure
house.
them in.
Yeah.
Then you slam the door. There's no piss here, kitty. Welcome to hell, bitch.
So, dude, that's a wrap.